Hello and welcome to Mystic Star Magic. So today's reading is about summer love. It's about what kind of love is coming for you this summer. We have some tarot cards, oracle cards, divination dice, and a sprinkle of charms. Alright, let's take a deep breath in and close our eyes. Now as we exhale and open them, choose whichever pile calls to you. Perfect. Let's do this. Hello, Group 1. Let's find out what kind of summer love awaits you. So you have the little pineapple there. Okay, so here are your oracle cards, and we'll look at them in just a bit. But here we have the Nine of Autumn, which is the Nine of Pentacles. We have Life Experience, which is the Tower usually. The Star, and then we have Ego, which is Temptation or the Devil. And then Awakening, which is actually the Hangman. Let's put this gate here. There. Okay. So in terms of love, there's a lot of major things happening this summer in terms, I think, in general. So you're going to actually feel very abundant, you're going to be feeling very successful, financially stable. But there is going to be some sort of transformation that I think has to do with, I guess, ego, it says here, with some sort of, what do you call it? Dependency, codependency. Because usually, this one usually does depend, is a codependency card, the Devil. So here let's clarify the ego. Two came out. We have the Page of Swords and the Five of Swords. Oh, that's interesting. And also let's clarify the Tower, or this Life Experience. Three of Cups might be seems like these are friendship or a three. Since this is more of a love reading, I would say there was a third party. And also here we have with the ego, it's usually the Page of Swords is kind of rash and brash. And it might have, might have been that you kind of got separated, kind of walked away from something, or somebody walked away from you, and that kind of is making you feel, made you feel kind of very sad. But it was a kind of a rush. It wasn't something that was thought out. It just sort of happened. And we have here so I think that's gonna cause a awakening, or it's gonna make you see things in a different perspective. And that's the beautiful thing about that, is that there is going to be a lot of hope, and so I think it's a new beginning in love for you. This is what I'm feeling, that there's some sort of new beginning in love for you. Yeah, that's very positive, lots of hope. See, there's butterflies here and butterflies there. That's a sign that there's transformation happening for you. So I think that overall, there is definitely love coming into your life, but it's more of, it's a new love, I don't think an old one. So here we have simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings you happiness to you and those around you. So I think if you to me it's more you're letting love in, but it's not it's through throwing showing kindness to others and to yourself. It's very important. We also have the 15 appreciation. So showing appreciation for the little things. It's really, to me, it's more enjoying the simple life, just for example, since the summer, you could go, maybe if you can go out to the park and stuff. I think that's where your new love comes in. It's coming in for doing things for yourself is what I'm getting out of this. And you deserve love. You are lovable. So if somebody did, walk away from some, like, a relationship that you were having, it's not because, like, you don't deserve love. You do deserve love. And maybe it wasn't even a fair, I don't think it would seem like it was a balanced union anyways. So that's kind of what it feels like. You deserve love, and I think you need to give yourself some love too. Here we have all in, and from what this is, I'm gonna actually read it because usually the Oracle of Eve says it really well. um all systems are go. Whatever you do right now, do not hold back. This is a perfect time to give everything you've got. For every inch you move towards your dream, the universe will move in 10 miles closer. It's time to raise the stakes and play your hand. I'd jump on it if I were you. So if romance is the key here, because this is a love reading, just go all in, I guess. It's but not just like, okay, go all in, pursue people, not, but go all in and start, like, with yourself. Like, first let's start with loving yourself, and then just kind of emanate, like, let that love radiate all over, like, simple act of kindness, care for others. And I think if you send out a lot of love will come to you. Okay, let's do a little sprinkle of gems, but first let's do oracle in divination. So this is U-O-G. So this could be E. Okay, so this could be interesting things. We also have Aquarius and Gemini, which might be something here. And we have the letter of your first name. Okay. And let's do the sprinkle of charms now. Charms always tells us a little bit more than... Here we go. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so we got... This is a special one because this is a little... This is a star. That means that a wish that you have, especially in terms of, like, something creative, something to do with passion, is gonna come true. It doesn't have the little magical hat, the little witch's hat. So I do think that means that, that you have the power to manifest what you want, which is really good, made with love. So I also think everything that you do would be good if it was, like, coming from love. Choose strength. I think you are choosing strength. Never give up. So if love is what you're looking for, never give up in terms of, even if, like, let's say somebody walked away, that doesn't mean, give up on love. It just means that person may not have been ready for you, or it might not have been the right time, or if you had to walk away, which is not the right time, but it doesn't mean that you don't deserve love. You definitely do. Love is coming towards you. You are my sunshine. I could tell that. Yeah, she believed she could, so she did. There's a lot. You see how, like, there's a lot of, you have the power to have the things that you want. Let's do this one too. Find joy in harmony. Oh, actually, no. Find joy in the journey. So yeah, like, look for the little things that make you happy, and I think that you will have there. Just this little skeleton. Definitely, to me, seems like there's a new beginning, an ending of some kind, of things that weren't working out, but a new beginning. This is like a transformation card. We have this little clover, which is luck. Have the crown. You're definitely going to, like, you're going to be somebody's queen. Like the empress to somebody. I think here we have Cupid, so I do believe, like, love is on its way here for you. Summer, there's going to be, like, the sun, which is like a union. It's happiness. It's just being fulfilled in general. Here we have this little cross guy, and I always say this is, like, it usually means that you might be making yourself into a little martyr. So, like, try not to, because I feel like you're not, because you're choosing strength and you're never going to give up. So don't feel like anything like that. let's say things that are not going your way in any way, just don't feel like it's about you. Like it's actually for you, not about you. It's not against you, it's for you. It's helping you grow to be, to be a stronger person, and to bring forth the things that you actually do want in your life. Okay, let's see what kind of secret garden messages we have. This is always, I love these guys too. Okay, so this is good for your love, so summer love. Like, what can we do to like make it even stronger, better? Okay. Strength. Don't let weeds and thistle cultivate in your garden. Yeah, so like anything that you feel like doesn't serve you, I think you don't really need it at this point in time. It's just, yeah, just kind of pull them out. You just remember that you are very strong. So whatever it is that's going on, you are fine. You're like, love is coming. It's definitely here. Like, it's Cupid is there. You're lovable. You know, you are my sunshine. You're gonna be somebody's sunshine. You're gonna be somebody's empress. And everything you do it with love. And I think you're gonna have a wonderful summer. Yeah, it's gonna be really fun to see. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching Group 1, and if you like this reading, please consider subscribing and liking the video. It really helps me grow my channel, and I appreciate it a lot. I am sending you lots of love and lots of light, and I hope you have a super duper wonderful summer. Bye-bye. Hello, Group 2. Let's find out what is happening with you in terms of summer love for you. Let's actually put this a little here. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we have some oracle cards over here. I'll look at them in just a bit. First, we have the Queen of Autumn, which is the Queen of Pentacles, Five of Winter, which is the Five of Swords. We have the Six of Spring, which is the Six of Wands. We also have the World and Balance. So balance is temperance. Okay, so the Queen of Autumn is that it seems like here you have very thoughtful, caring, creative. Basically, it's like the Queen of Pentacles, which is she's very nurturing, very giving. She's very abundant in all she does. Here we have the Five of Winters, which means that you might be getting pulled at, like there's like a struggle. Seems like there's conflict. So here it reads, your current path isn't leading you towards what the happiest possible outcome. So why not change it? Always maintain integrity and compassion, but be alert to the hidden agendas of others. So yeah, so like it seems like there's another person who's kind of pulling your chain, if you will. And then you have the Six of Spring, which is definitely here is a celebration of victory. You feel like you're on top of the world, but you're still trying to like maintain balance, trying to balance everything out in your life. I think that's very important to you. Balance seems to be a key factor in here. Okay, so let's find out more. Let's clarify the Five of Winter or Five of Swords. Clarifying that. Here. I just got that one. So apparently there is a lot of like, so it might be that it's like, here usually with the Three of Cups, it's like, to me it seems like there is, like, again, because of the three, it's a third party possibility. It seems also to me that it could be a third party, but it also could be a person, but it also could be that your attention or the attention of somebody you're interested in is being pulled in other directions. There might be other things. To me, it seems like you might be the one who has, because you're very giving, but I think you also like are pursuing other things, more pursuing things for yourself. It's not a bad thing. It's just there's a pull because of that. Let's find out more about the Balance. Moon. Yeah, I think you're like unsure about things. It's like there's a little bit of confusion here. Yeah, with the pull and everything. It seems to me like you're not really sure what you want to do or what you really want. You seem very prosperous. You have a lot of, like, you do feel like you're on top of the world. You're like very successful. It's a lot of success for you. But there's still like a little confusion. You're trying to find a balance between, I think that's what it is. It feels to me like you're being pulled in so many different directions that like maybe love isn't the primary focus right now. Even though you do want it, it's just not, it's not what is calling to you right now. Right now you have so much success. I think in terms of, seems like career wise, you're very successful. Yeah, but you are giving, so you're naturally very nurturing, very giving. So I think you do want that love. Let's find out more what the oracle cards have to say. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. So there's love all around you, a decent possibilities. It might be that. Seems like you're kind of set on what you think where love should come from. But I think that there's more different possibilities coming to you. You have a reconciliation that might be trying to come in from your past and you're not really sure about it. And we have hairball here, which is from the Oracle of E, and that's pretty cool. But let's like look at more about this. Like, so love is all around you is basically, well, it says that, but I think you should just look for the love that you want, and notice that it is everywhere. It's like it might even be in places you didn't think of. I'm I really want to say, like, let go of the picture in your head of what a perfect partner is, like what a perfect, like, like maybe you feel like they're tall or something, like, like those details, and just be open to to a different person, maybe, or for love or something like that. Seems to me like there might be, so maybe somebody from your past is trying to return. Not necessarily saying whether that's a good thing or not, but that is something that is happening. For the Oracle of E, I actually love the way she wrote everything, so I'm gonna read you what it says. So but based on this, it's more like, when you have a hairball, like there's something that's getting in your way. Like, when the cats have a hairball, basically they have to clear that out. So here it is. Uh-oh, small little tangle, no big deal. Last thing you want to do is get your knickers in a knot. It will all smooth out as soon as you stop, take a deep breath, and realize it's time to hand it off to the universe. The dude to the rescue. Move aside. So to me it seems like, so yeah, so just try not to, so here, let go of control, I think. Yeah, it also seems, that's why I think the adjacent possibilities, because I think you really do have a set, like a set ideal in your head about how things are supposed to be. And I think that might, when you have that kind of set vision, sometimes we miss other opportunities that are even better. So that's what I would say to you. So here we have our little dice. Okay, so here we have M-E. Here is a blank one, so you can put any letter that you want. Let's put this all in here, so you can M-E, blank one. The first letter of your name, that's also there. I. Somebody possibly with Leo, and some Pisces in there as well. So if those things aren't, important. Okay, and let's do Sprinkle of Charms. Really mix it up, Okay. Okay, here we again. There's a lot of transformations happening this summer. There's a lot of change happening. Believe in love. Yeah, definitely believe in love. You are my sunshine. We got that recently. Transformation with the butterfly here. We have I choose strength. Here, oh my goodness, I love this. There's definitely like a lot of love coming your way. It's kind of like a Cupid arrow is going to hit you. and you won't even notice it. Um, Here we have angels, so you're being watched over. So here is the little pine cone. The pine cone, to me, it means that there's so much potential. So this little guy, you just can sprout a tree. So there's potential for something great. It's not fully, developed, but it is. You have the seeds of it. And here when I see these little guys, which are kids, I always think especially here, it seems like there's a bit of trying to control things. It's like here, like be more like kid like, and be in the moment, and be having a lot of fun, and just like play with things is what I really want to do. And choose strength. I think by nature you're a very strong person too. So instead of like, to me it's like choose strength, but it's also choose love. So choose to like see that love is all around you. Choose to also see possibilities. Like really just open yourself up to all possibilities and see that new potential is everywhere, and that'd be really good. And kind of be okay with letting go of like stuff that no longer serves you, with the hairball. Stuff that's kind of clogging up your everything. Could be your brain. I really think it's more like thoughts that are clogging up your happiness, is what I would say. All right, so let's see what the Secret Garden has in terms of advice for the summer love. The summer of love. And yes, there is love coming your way. Just, there is. I just think that it's a love that you're not expecting. So it'll be fun to see. Oh yeah, and if you, tell me how it goes. Like leave a comment later on, like maybe in the fall. So here we go. Wallflower. Look for the cracks in the concrete to find your way out. So maybe you're not. Seems to me like it's trying to say that you could shine brighter than you normally do, but you're kind of feel stuck in. Also, maybe you are feeling stuck in the way that you are. Like you feel like maybe you can't change. So maybe find the crack and then go have a lot of fun. That's what I'm saying. I feel like you need another one. Okay, so let's see. What other good advice? Adapt. You will get yourself where you want to be. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you do need to adapt. To let go of those perfect pictures in your head. It's like all those things of like how things should be, and let's allow things to be how they unfold. Like let it unfold magically, and I think it will be really helpful to you. I believe in love. Okay, group 2. I think it's a really cool reading. I think you're gonna have a fun summer with new surprises. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this reading, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps my channel grow. And I just want to send you lots of love and lots of light, and hope you have a wonderful summer. Bye-bye. Okay, group 3, let's find out what kind of summer love is coming your way. Let's put this guy up here. Alrighty. And here we have the oracle cards, and we will look at them in just a bit. But first, let's start with tarot. So we have the 8 of Spring, which is the 8 of Wands. We have the 10 of Springs, which is the 10 of Wands. We have the 8 of Autumn, which is the 8 of Pentacles. We also have the Queen of Summer, which is the Queen of Cups. And then we have the Ace of Spring, which is the Ace of Wands. So we have a lot of good stuff. So in general, I think you're actually quite busy. See, we have the bee here. So yeah, you have like many wonderful opportunities, but you also feel a bit overworked, overburdened because of the 10 of Wands. You also have like here, to me it's like 2-8, definitely like a lot of working. Here you have like more of emotion. Here just dedicated work. You have the Queen of Cups, which is, yes, definitely compassionate, loving, giving. She does have psychic abilities, so it's probably you. I would say that you're more of like a water element. Could be Pisces, could be Scorpio, could be Cancer. So it seems like, but you just have been giving so much that it just seems like and you feel like all your focus is on like work, kind of. It seems like that's what it really is, work and maybe family too. But here we have the Ace of Spring, so it's like here we have a new opportunity of usually something with passion, something that you've been really wanting to do, something creative, it seems to me. So it seems like you're having like a lot of things that are coming, like you've been putting off, I think, allowing yourself this creativity. Like you've been very focused on taking care of others, taking care of like doing work, but you haven't allowed yourself this creative space. And you are naturally, like, yes, she's very compassionate, very loving, but she's very creative. Like the Queen of Cups is very creative. So here let's clarify. I want to clarify the 10 of Wands. Like, what is it? Yeah. See, here we have the 9 of Pentacles, which again is like, well, harvesting. So you've been really working hard at trying to, like, to me it seems like financially you want to have that financial stability. So you've been working really hard towards that. So it makes me think that, to me it seems like there's really no time for love right here. You just feel so overwhelmed with like all your daily activities that there's like you don't feel like there is, yeah, you don't seem to have like a lot of time for love. It's what it seems. It's like I feel rushed for you. It's like a very hectic kind of feeling right now. So let's look at the Ace of Spring. I would like to see that Ace of Wands, the Hermit. Yeah, so I think it's what you're looking for here is like, here it's more like a time for you to something that comes from spending time by yourself. Like here you're being able to spend time by yourself and do creative and like play with your creativity is what I'm hearing. Let's look at what our oracle cards have to say about stuff. Okay, so this one's on top. So we have impossible wedding. Oh, you might make sense if you would be like really played out if you're actually or if you are planning a wedding, even if it may not be yours, but it's some sort of wedding that you're planning, or like some sort of, to me it seems like a celebration. Then yes, it seems like that would be definitely that you are feeling quite overwhelmed with that. We have the Ace, the 25, which is deceit. So something is hidden, something is hiding. We're definitely going to find out what that is, so just a bit. We have love makes all the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provide you a sense of security and self-worth. And here is true love. So wow, you have a lot of love coming, like a lot of love right now in your life. I think maybe this might have been in the past, the deceit. Yeah, so let's just clarify deceit. Oh, yeah, I actually don't even need to. I was gonna, okay, the cards were already ready. So yeah, 3 of Swords. Seems to me though that this is a past thing because you're moving towards something new that's true love, and here it even says love helps heal past hurts. And I think you were hurt in the past with like somebody was lying. So it seems to me like somebody was cheating or something like that in the past. Yeah. So that might have scared you a little bit, but I think this new, like the love that is coming, or the love that you're there with, planning the wedding with, or union with, it's pure. It's really beautiful. It's like I'm like, wow, I'm in awe of that. So yeah, it's like amazing. So here we have the Oracle of E. So I'm actually gonna read it, and you got 2. We usually like 2 just wanted to come out, and it's like the way she words everything. I always like to do it, to read it, because it's just So enlightening. So right side up. It is now safe to unbuckle your seatbelt. It doesn't matter how it looks, you're on the right path. Unseen forces are working behind the scenes, smoothing out the bumps, righting all the injustices, and any apparent blip is nothing but a reminder to pay attention, to say thank you. The scales are tipping in your favor. Everything is coming back into balance. It is time to trust that whatever goes down must come up. So I think maybe in the past you were hurt, but I think it's balancing itself out, and there is like a lot of love right now coming towards you. Okay, so now the F word. Nobody likes the F word, but the dude gives forgiveness to a different pair of glasses. He knows that everything is going to turn out fine in the end, and that holding on to negativity and old wounds is just postponing the inevitable. Your success is a done deal. Your bliss is going to happen. The F word is the place to start. Let it go. Forgive, forget, and follow the yellow brick road. So yeah, there's like things in the past that might have hurt you, but now it's like everything is like, I'm like, wow, you're having a splendid summer. And if you're getting married, which I really do think, or like some sort of union has happened, congratulations. In case, not enough people tell you that. And it's true love. So, and, they're there to help you. Yeah. So, congratulations. So, okay, so they wanted to get away. Okay. So you got a Libra here. You also got, this one is blank, so you can actually choose whichever letter you want to give it. Sign it. And here's our sprinkle of charms. Okay, we had a lot of charms. We also have an M, a T, an F, a K, and Aries. Okay, we have all of those things. Okay, so here right off the bat, you have the sun, so it is like a union. There is like what you want will happen. It's very successful. You have angels watching over you, so you need not worry. Made with love. So live the life you love. Learn from yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow. Oh, those are really, live the life you love. This is really good. I really do think, learn from yesterday and live for today and hope for tomorrow. This is really good stuff here. Take things slowly. We have the turtle twice. Oh my god, and I feel like since there's two turtles, I definitely think that it's that's your partner. You both take things slowly, and I think that's a really good thing to do. Here is that you're very powerful. You're a hard worker. I think that's why the horse is there. You're a very hard worker. You also have little elephant, which means that again, take things slowly, one step at a time. This here, the little cat here always reminds me like there might be something that's hidden again with the owl again, but this is more it's not something bad, it's just something that you're gonna find out. I really think that the person who might have hurt you in the past does feel really sorry. You might not know it yet, but they will come out, like somehow you'll find out. Here you go, made by hand, handmade. So maybe you are very creative. I think like you're putting everything you do, you do it with love, and you put detail into everything that you do. You are my sunshine. You are definitely somebody's sunshine. You are somebody's queen. And I really think, wow, yeah, it's like I feel so much love. It's like a big event. So I think you only have like a little bit of doubt and a lot of like feeling overwhelmed. So I really want to say like take time out to give yourself time, because you feel like you're constantly going. So I think give yourself some time to rest too. Slow down. Like it's okay to not do everything all the time. Take time to slow down. Take things a step at a time. Here we have the fish, which does keep me swimming, but it also for me it seems like a school of fish. Like you are definitely surrounded by those who want to help you. So if you can't do everything, ask for help. I think they're like a lot of people are there surrounding you to help, like friends, loved ones can really help. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, do ask for help. I think that is just like super important. But wow. I'm just like, you have such a beautiful love spread. Beautiful love for the summer. Okay, let's find out what the Secret Garden message has, like in terms of What would be good advice for your summer love? Potential. The littlest key can open the heaviest door. So yeah, I see there's like a lot of potential here. Really, I think just let, like if you can't forgive the past, forgive it, and I always like to think that sometimes people hurt you, but it leads you to be able to find other people who don't, to appreciate the people who don't, and then it might lead you to somebody who is even more special, or special in a different way, and bloom and attract more than butterflies. Yeah. Oh my God. I think you're having a beautiful summer this summer. Allow yourself to rest. Take a summer vacation in there. All right, group 3. I hope you liked this reading. I hope it was helpful. And if you did, please consider subscribing and liking, because it helps me grow my channel, and I really appreciate it. I am sending you lots of love and lots of light, and I hope you have a super duper wonderful summer love. Bye bye.